Rivers have yet to crest.
And so there may be some more evacuations depending on where you are. And you saw on her view there, still rain is coming down. Now it's not as heavy as it was earlier, but Anderson, we picked up another 2 to 4 inches across much of the southern half of Madison County due to thunderstorms we had earlier this morning. Now we've lowered the rain intensity, kind of light to moderate rain, still steady, but it's not the big downpours that add 2 inches every hour. At one point, we were 3-inch per hour rainfall rates, and we had them in northern Hamilton County, just north of Noblesville. Once you get really to Morse is where we had 3 to 6 inches of rainfall this morning, and it's still raining. Now we're adding about a ½ inch, a quarter to ½ inch an hour or so. The rainfall rate has definitely gone down. We also had a bullseye out west. I mean, you're going up and down the Wabash River out by the state line, and we picked up a couple inches there as well. Other areas, good ½ inch to 2 inches, especially in eastern Indiana. It's been raining all morning, and we're the most flooded area from the week, but now the flash flooding's really focused on here in northern Hamilton County. There are a lot of little roads that are closed, and we can't get to them all, but because of the rainfall. I mean, we picked up almost 2 months worth of rain just this morning. And I know sometimes you think, oh, 5 inches, that's nothing compared to where we were. If we didn't have the round, Wednesday morning, I mean, 5 inches, that's basically unheard of, right? It happens, but we're talking about some flooding out here in northern Hamilton County, southern Tipton County, eastern Clinton County, and parts of western and southern Madison County. My goodness, the water's been coming down, but it is slowly weakening a bit. We have bigger downpours and thunderstorms that are crossing the state line, but what's happening is as they come in, they are weakening and they're kind of pushing south. We're getting heavy rain in Terre Haute, but around Indianapolis, we still have a ways to go, but at least it's light rain. I mean, we don't need any more rain. We're good. We need the faucet to turn off, but light rain is better than downpours. Just trying to find some small victories here, but rain is continuing in eastern Indiana where we had the historic flooding earlier this week. And that's why we still have flash flood warnings for Henry County, out around Delaware County, Randolph County. More flash flood warnings. They extend way off towards the west, all the way to central Illinois. But from state line to state line, we have them. It's just there's this outlined flash flood warning. This is the biggest one that we have, where we have picked up getting close to ½ foot in some spots just this morning alone. And when you add some of the rainfall from the past few days, I mean, we're pushing 8 inches for some of us, even just north of Indianapolis. To the west, we have bigger downpours around Terre Haute, up and down I-70. Once they get to Brazil, they're still hitting Brazil, but they start to fade just a little bit here in Clay County. And so we'll continue to watch that. I think bigger downpours cross the state line, and hopefully they continue to sag south. They may not be able to reach Indianapolis. Farther northbound, steady rain, although a couple little extra mini downpours trying to come in to parts of Clinton County and where we don't need it, northern Hamilton, southern Tipton County. So we'll watch that here around Indianapolis. There's some good rain. It's a lighter rain, but it's still steady out there in downtown, and I think that's going to continue for a while. Some of us may still get rain up all the way to about the noon hour. So that's still 4 or 5 hours. Even if light to moderate rain, you could easily get another inch or so. We're getting the steady rain from Rushville to Richmond, Newcastle, Economy, Cambridge City, Centerville, down south to Connorsville, and up north to Winchester. You're getting the steady rain this morning. But I do think the chances go down later this afternoon. Could there be a spotty shower? It's possible, but for the most part, we'll dry out. So it is a wet start for all these kids headed to school, but so many kids are not headed to school because of the rain continuing. Here's a future track 13, rain gradually drifting south and east and also fading over time so that the afternoon does look drier. This weekend we have more storm chances, even some severe chances. We're in this ring of fire, so we're going to get some on and off storms for a while. Here Saturday morning, late morning, 8, 9, 10 o'clock, scattered storms arrive. They may get stronger once they get into eastern Indiana as we heat up during the day. And so we'll have to watch out for more storm threats tomorrow. Level 1 on Sunday, a lower risk. There could be something spotty. We'll see how that shakes out. But this morning we do have the weather impact alert due to steady rain continuing. So many wet spots out there, of course, were soaked, and flash flooding remains a concern through the lunch hour. All right, traffic this morning. Big crash. I-65 North remains closed due to an overturned semi there over by 38th Street. Now we're basically shut down all the way to downtown to the skyscrapers. We're about there by the north split. We're closed. We also have traffic that's super slow coming into downtown because some folks are going 65 south, which eventually you pick up speed again through the construction. But some of these folks are just wanting to maybe take 65 north, and it is really backing up all this traffic on the north side. So I do want to show you what that looks like. Here's that overturned semi. See the trailer there on its side, the semi on its side. gonna have to get a crane. And I don't see a crane out there yet. I mean, this is gonna take a while. This is something, I mean, this is pretty big. 65 North shut down out of Indy. So if you're trying to go out to Lebanon or Zionsville, you're gonna have to find another route. You can take Meridian Street, but for semi-traffic, you're gonna wanna continue on I-70 westbound and go all around 465. So that's going to remain closed for a while. We also have a small crash by I-70 and Shadeland Avenue we're watching. This shows you our road sensor network ponding on the roads, although there's a little bit less ponding as the rainfall rates have decreased a little bit, but still some ponding around Noblesville to the north and to the east to Anderson and Edgewood. We do have road closures this morning. Here's the White River. Sean earlier this morning was talking about how the river is rising and it'll be cresting here in the next day or two, and State Road 19 is closed right by downtown because the waters from the river are flooding over. We have some flooding there on State Road 37 by Strawtown. You can see the White River flowing past there too. You head farther eastbound, we have some State Road 13 closed. This is just south of Elwood due to some flooding. More flooding around Alexandria. We had a closure on State Road 9 that continues on the northeast side of town. But a little good news for you, Julia. I think this was about 3 or 4 o'clock this morning. I-70 is finally open. It is actually, to me, it's kind of miraculous how much they were able to rebuild 70 in just 2 days.
Yeah, and I know they've said that they will actually get those permanent repairs done in the next couple of next week and after, hopefully, when all this rain stops. And we do want to continue this morning. Now we're heading to Anderson, where, as we mentioned, evacuation orders have been issued. Many people evacuated overnight from their homes.